just if you guys could see what's going on here. This guy with his charger has an aluminum race wing on the back that is too narrow for his car, and he has every AutoZone chrome trim, chrome side marker, everything that you can buy on his car. Now, if this is your style, fine, but it's terrible. It makes it even worse that he's from New York. Look at this thing. Every chrome option. Alright, so today's project, I'm going to be wiring up the plugs for the side markers on my Euro fenders. So I have the socket and that plug here. What I do is solder on a new length of wire so that I can connect it to my front turn signals. So I'm going to show you the soldering now. Always use flux if you have it. Prevents oxidation. Make sure your wires aren't too long. Just like that. Cut a couple pieces of heat shrink. I suggest any connection that you're going to be doing with a car or anything like that, solder is the best way to go. Solder and heat shrink, that way you never have any issues. Because you don't want to run into, with the vibration and moisture, you don't want to run into the wires coming loose and water getting in. That would just be, that'd be bad. I could actually trim these back a bit.
Greg, break time.
I know.
Okay, I didn't.
See that connection. It's pretty good. Put your heat shrink over it. And done. The other end will get connected to the turn signals, positive, and the blinker side. And there it is. Perfectly done. Now for the second one. And for a extra level of protection and strain relief, I put a longer piece over the two that I just soldered. Boom. There you go. Do it right the first time, kids. Alright, so Christian's here to pick up the VR parts, the leftover parts from the swap that I bought months ago. He's taking the head, the trans, and any other miscellaneous parts he thinks he's gonna need. So we got some work to do. We gotta split the head from the block, and that way he can fit it all in the Jetta. So let's get to work.
Whew, those are on there. Yeah. Yay, power tools. Yay, power tools.
Alright, all the bolts are loose, and since these are one-use bolts, you can just toss these in the garbage. Always, always, when you're swapping a head, doing any head work on most cars, you have to swap and replace the head bolts with new ones.
I got a brand new set waiting at the house. We're good.
Kid scooter, not in the deal. There we go.
Honestly, I wanted this stuff. I wanted the scooter, man. I was trying to get the scooter.
Oh. Got one. Come on, little buddy. It's always one. I swear, it's always one that gets stuck. I'm not even sure why. Come on! Jersey's old motor that died. Surprisingly,
Clean.
it looks immaculate. Like it was just rebuilt. No, maybe we'll dig deeper to find out the mystery. And we're after that you take the cams out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so serious, not so serious. Digging deeper into this motor, we find out that that horrible clacking and clanging noise, it wasn't the head. It wasn't the block.
Wasn't anything serious.
It wasn't nothing really that. I mean, yeah, it could have been serious. It could have been bad.
But
Not bad. We could have probably got this changed. His timing tensioner, the chain tensioner, completely broke in half. Or in 3 pieces. It's literally destroyed.
So
What we heard was just the chain slapping around in the motor.
So seeing that, I will for sure be putting new guides in my mind. Look fine, but you know what? Now I'm getting new guides. For sure.
Lesson learned. If you got a VR, if you're buying one, if you have one now and you're not sure if the chains have been done or the guides have been done, just change them. Swap them out. The kit's really cheap. I think it's like $100-something, and you get everything brand new. Just swap it out. Jersey, guess it wasn't that bad. This motor's still good, apparently. Okay. Well, Christian had to leave. He had to go to his second job. He works at his family gym. Finally have a break in the weather, just barely. I'm going to fix the problem I had with the CC. When I first put the audio system in, I was in a rush and I just grabbed the remote from the passenger airbag light, whatever, wire. So in doing that, whenever I turn my lights on at night, I get a high-pitched whine, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it, find another one. That way I can have peace and quiet while I'm riding down the road. And to get to the radio and all these pieces of your CC, this is a 2012. Is you just get your trim tool, one of these. You can buy these at like AutoZone or something. Get behind here and pop out the trim panel. Very easy to do, just like that. All right, well, half a day of pulling a VR apart.
You want to see?
Got the cams out. Christian's got his cams in his hand.
Yeah, buddy. 262.
262 cams
Same
out of
red
Jersey's old,
Not broken motor.
not really broken motor. One step closer to getting my half of the garage back. So coming up soon. Jersey's got to take this motor out of here. We'll split the tranny probably sometime next week. Get the 3.2 here and start prepping that for its transplant.
It's gonna be a monster. I'm excited for that.
That'll be fun. I just want to rip it.
Yeah, like Hector, Jersey, it's not done yet. We gotta borrow the car for like a week. It's fine.
Right.
Gotta break it in for you.
Let's just rip it real quick.
And then
but anyways,
if we can get Hector this engine, he won't go for it, but
we'll see. Well, yeah.
VR swap the whole squad.
Listen, deals can be made. Deals can be made. If he listen, Hector, all you gonna do is do a little bit of work at this cheap price. You never know. You never know what somebody will do for a price.
You gotta buy a chain guide.
Well, yeah.
Everything more, but.
Well, anyways, the weather still didn't cooperate. I didn't get nothing else done.
Dude, it rained
I didn't really need
so
some.
hard today.
But
look at it was worse than hurricane rains.